With now just 3 top 4 places up for grabs, the margins for error are getting less and less. The Mariners are very much in the box seat to clinch their place, while for the Blues, this quite simply is a must-win match. It's Bengaluru FC against ATK Mohun Bagan at the Fatorda. Well, Nashad Musa's side, Antonio Habas, though, knows that with Mumbai City slipping up last night, this is an excellent chance for them to close the gap to a point. It's an exciting-looking 4-3-3 formation for Antonio Habas' side tonight.
This is the chase. This is the week where people have to chase what they want. You want to chase for that top 4, but these boys walking out in the white strip, the Mariners are chasing that top spot. They are hot on the heels of Mumbai City.
Well, they have won 3 of their last 4 and scored 7 in their last 2 matches. Marcelinho has a half a century of ISL goal contributions. He's already got off the mark for his new club, having made the switch from Odisha. We'll see Bengaluru playing in their green kit tonight as well. Their stalemate here with Chennai in last Friday was a real dent to their hopes of making the top 4. They are unbeaten in 4, but 3 draws leaves them playing catch-up. A win tonight, however, would close the gap on the teams above them and give themselves a chance. But with Mumbai and FC Goa to come in their next 2 games, this takes on even more importance. Well, it's another massive game in the Hero Indian Super League at the Jawaharlal Nehru in Fatorda. Bengaluru FC looking for what's been a rare victory for them this season. It's been disappointing. Well, as Kudrat departed, of course, Nashad Musa comes in, but against ATK Mohun Bagan tonight, the side occupying 2nd place in the table, just behind Mumbai City FC, who slipped up last night, and Antonio Habas' side could go to just a point behind Mumbai City FC. Chetri just trying to ride the challenge, thought he might have just been caught there, but play continues. Marcelinho striding forward, still going. Marcelinho, 3 green shirts around him, gets the shot in on target as well. Angle was narrowed by Gurpreet. It was a fairly comfortable save for the keeper, but Marcelinho showing good confidence with 3 defenders around him and now putting Partolu back under pressure as well.
Even Krishna was back there tracking in, and it's Marcelinho that's the furthest player forwards for ATK Mohun Bagan.
4 shirts around him, there wasn't too much he could do there, Adansi. He'd only got Optep up for support. Driven forward, Krishna. He's onside, Frankles goes across, it's 1 against 1 here. Krishna cutting back in, gets the shot in with power, bounces off Gurpreet's chest and a dangerous back pass.
Yeah, you could see what they were trying to do. I think Krishna wanted it down the channel, but Pratik gets it wrong all the way, as it was. Frank came across to deal with it. Gets a little bit lucky there that it bobbles under his feet. Frankles just got caught rocked on his heels there, and Gurpreet, the game, when it's played into him like that, I mean, he's a big lad. You know, it's got to be a good strike to beat him.
That's a good challenge by Ajithon Manvir. Forward by Partolu. Suresh caught in possession by Carl McHugh. McHugh tries his luck. Good save, Gurpreet. That was heading for the top corner. And the goalkeeper was almost in slow motion as he flew across to tip that one away. And Carl McHugh, well, we've seen some stunning long-range goals over the last few matches. Great save by the keeper. Nashad Musa's made just 3 changes in the last 2 matches. As Krishna comes through, Pratik trying to get back, clumsy challenge, penalty. No doubt about that, it was clumsy again from Bengaluru. Pratik will be lucky not to get a card for his challenge. It is a yellow for Pratik Chowdhury. That's a suspension on the way for him, but more importantly, ATK Mohun Bagan have a penalty and another chance for Roy Krishna to add to his tally.
Why doesn't he just clear the ball? Why is he trying to be clever, controlling the ball with the outside of his foot?
Him and another. This to give ATK Mohun Bagan the lead. Up comes Krishna! And the same outcome as always, into the back of the net for his 12th goal of the season. And Bengaluru were paid for a sloppy piece of defending at the back. And already a mountain now to climb for Nashad Musa's team in the time that remains.
It looked as though they were getting their tactics spot on. They were holding ATK Mohun Bagan at bay. But it's just 1 lapse of concentration that's cost them.
David Williams is going to take the free kick this time. This will be an outswinger rather than a Marcelinho in-swinger. 5 players all in the penalty area. Straight to the feet of Adanta. Williams with the second chance. And a body check right on the edge of the box by Harmanjot Cabra. And that is close to a second penalty.
I'm telling you, that's inside the box. You watch where the contact is. My initial thought is that is inside the box. He's just wiped him out totally.
And this is more Marcelinho territory. It's more central this time. It is Marcelinho! Past Gurpreet! And he does it once again with a bit of American magic. Marcelinho bends the ball in. And Brazilian flair shines through once more at the Fatorda. Nothing Gurpreet could do.
Up over the wall and past Gurpreet. Nothing he could do about that. The wall is there to do its job. He has to stop it going the other side. He's at full stretch, but it's just the pace there from Marcelinho. It's a wonderful, wonderful free kick from him.
Welcome back to the Fatorda, match 88 in the Hero Indian Super League. ATK Mohun Bagan leading by 2-0 at half-time. Roy Krishna, a penalty, and Marcelinho with a wonderful free kick just before the break. The difference between the two teams. No changes to either team at half-time. You mentioned there at the end that it could be a cricket score. ATK Mohun Bagan are attacking the cricket ground end in the second half. Been away for compassionate reasons. In comes the corner, in swinger. Jingan's there with a header. Ball just bobbled away from him, lost it for a second. Jingan! Good save, Gurpreet. Well, he hasn't scored in the Hero Indian Super League, Sandesh Jingan, and he wasn't too far away then. Only the brilliance of Gurpreet Singh denies him. And he was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, a bit of a mismatch there, isn't it, with Cabra? To be fair, the ball just bouncing and bobbling around. Ajith couldn't deal with that ball, and he just puts his foot straight through it. It's going back across the keeper, but
right to the back. Arindam got a hand on that. A little bit slow to react there. Manveer won't prevent the corner, but again Arindam not looking convincing.
No, but we heard the calls there. His own team shouting, "Leave it, leave it, leave it." It's going wide.
That's given away cheaply. Williams, Krishna's up ahead of him. It is Krishna. Pass was a little bit tight, pushed inside. Here's a chance. Manveer tried to beat Gurpreet at his near post, but he's far too good for that, Gurpreet.
The man in goal yet again is there to save the blushes. It's another sloppy, silly mistake. What a ball that is from Krishna.
Shouts from the benches and players are amplified, so apologies for that. First chance for Javi Hernandez to get into the game here. Great ball floated in, and the diving header goes just wide.
Where's the marking? He's offside, clearly. Has the flag gone up? The flag should have gone up there. But he's definitely offside, but he's got to at least hit the target. He knows that as well.
I think Gurpreet knew he was offside. Looking for a dancer once again. Prabir came flying in with a challenge. It's Sunil Chetri! Good save, Arindam, nobody following up.
What, nearly 88 minutes to conjure up a real good opportunity. Sandesh goes to ground and it allows Sunil to just move the ball the extra yard to the side, creates that space, pulls the trigger. Good save though.
The teams above them, of course, have all been in good form. Hyderabad, North East United and FC Goa. As the full-time whistle goes, Chetri still complaining to the referee and Bengaluru huffed and puffed in the second half, but they couldn't put the ATK Mohun Bagan goal under any great pressure. Full-time score at the Fatorda as the Bengaluru protests go on. It's finished Bengaluru FC 0, ATK Mohun Bagan 2.